Namaste dosto. Welcome to my YouTube channel called IVD Manufacturing. So today we are going to discuss on a topic called process flowchart for SFDA medical device registration processes. So I'm going to give you an overview as to how to get your medical device registered via SFDA requirements in a very simple step and easy manner. So let's start today's lecture. So assuming that you had produced a new medical devices which is for which a design is logged and all the required study have been done. Now you need to place your medical device into the territory of Saudi Arabia. So before you place, you need to comply with the regulatory requirements. So the first step in the regulatory process arises by asking a question to yourself whether this medical device falls within the scope of the guidance or not. So you must be knowing that whatever kind of product do you manufacture, so based on the classification of the medical device, the regulatory authority gives a special provision whether a medical device needs to go through a regulatory pathway before placing a product into the market, or it can get an exemption. Assuming that your medical device falls under the scope of a guidance document, you need to go in this step number 2. So dosto, what is the step number 2? So you must be knowing that whenever you do a manufacturing of a new medical devices, you need to comply with a certain requirements, a certain study. What are those study? So prior placing your product into the market, the medical device shall obtain the SFDA approval by ensuring that the MD comply with the essential principle of the safety and the performance as specified in Annex 1 and Annex 2. This Annex 1 and Annex 2 I am going to discuss in a subsequent lecture. So please bear an apology from my side. So when you are going to prepare this essential principle checklist, the moment you fulfill this requirement, you need to address the second documentation, where you need to prepare and hold a related medical device technical documentation and the IVD technical documentation file, which confirms to the essential principle of the safety and performance as given in Annex 3 and Annex 4 respectively, my friends. The moment you fulfill all the 4 annexures, you need to comply to the requirements of the Saudi Medical Device Quality Management System, which is a QMS of a Saudi medical device. Sorry. Now, assuming that you have fulfilled all this requirement, in the step number 3, you need to answer or understand whether your medical device falls under the category of the non-sterile, non-measuring low risk medical devices or not. So there are 2 roadways based on your answer to this question. Assuming that it does not states that this medical device belongs to the non-sterile, so he or she needs to go through one of the roadways which falls under the no category. So if your product falls under the non-sterile, then you only need to get the MDMA done. So for this, your product should not get listed into the SFDA territory. So in order to get the MDMA, which is Medical Device Marketing Authorization, an application submission shall be done by the local manufacturer and overseas manufacturer or his authorized representative. This applicant shall submit the application form for the medical device marketing authorization electronically via Welcome to the SFDA e-services, and subsequently a fee should be given. Once a technical committee of the SFDA is satisfied, they will issue the MDMA, which is they will give you a permission to place your product into the territory of Saudi Arabia without getting your product listed. So I hope this is clear, my friends. Now going through the second roadways, where if the question which is whether your medical device falls under non-sterile or non-measuring, if it falls, then you need to follow the second roadway which falls under the yes category. So for this, you need to choose a pathway to get your product listed first. So in order to get your product listed, the application submitted by all the medical device importer and the distributor needs to ensure that applicant shall submit the application form for medical device listing specified in Annex 7 electronically via Welcome to SFDA e-services and document specified in the required document. The moment the technical committee of the SFDA review all the necessary uploaded documents, they will issue a medical device national listing, and then you can place your product successfully into the territory of Saudi Arabia, my friends. So I hope this was very simple and easy to understand the process flow chart for getting your SFDA medical device registration process done. I would humbly request all of you to please like my video, comment on my video, subscribe and share it in your network and help in growing my channel. Till then, thank you, take care, bye bye.